Danganronpa 2x2 is slated to release this year, and we don't actually have long left till the game comes out. We have a time frame of about 11 or 10 months until New Year's and the new game. There's a bunch of speculation to when the next trailer is, or when the game is just generally gonna come out. And I just want to give my point of view on it and where I think the next trailer is gonna come out, and the game in general. Because I do think there is some pretty strong evidence and points to suggest when the next trailer may come out. The first trailer appeared 4 months ago in September in the Nintendo Direct. Recently we got another Nintendo Direct, but we unfortunately got no 2x2 trailer. So the obvious next option is when the next Nintendo Direct is. I believe the next big Nintendo Direct is in June, which is their equivalent to E3. However, there has been these mini Directs, but I think we can read this one out, as these mini Directs are mostly just used to give updates on indie games or DLC, I believe. Now moving on, I do genuinely believe the next update will be in June Direct. Now just to say, the June Direct isn't confirmed, but going off past events, it's highly likely for a June Direct, and in my point of view, all the stars align for a new trailer for the June Direct, as this is possible for several reasons. One of the biggest reasons is by June would be 6 months into the year. Since the game is releasing this year, the game would not have a lot of time left for a new trailer, so a trailer releasing around this time of the release it would make the most sense. Another big reason is seasonal themes. What I mean by this is, by the time it's June, it would be summer. And what is Danganronpa 2x2 set in? A tropical island. It's summer. Actually, it's not technically summer because you're in a digital world. People think they're just pricks. Another reason would be the original Danganronpa 2 was released in June or July in Japan, I think. Going off this, we can assume 2x2 will be released later in the year, especially supported by the June Direct, where the next trailer is likely to be showcased. Since it's in June, it's likely to release in July or September. We have a 10-month window, so marketing has to ramp up soon, and if a mini Direct isn't going to happen, the best way to do this is in the June Direct. Now obviously this could change, or it could be completely off. For example, PlayStation State of Play. If Danganronpa is releasing this year and wants a big marketing push, a Danganronpa trailer is bound to be featured in the next State of Play. So if it does have another big push and a trailer in the State of Play at the start of the year, it could possibly support the idea of the game releasing in summer in June or July, where again, the June Direct might showcase another trailer. Another reason is Danganronpa 2x2 is releasing on PS5 and multi-platform. Another possibility is a standalone trailer by Spike Chunsoft. They've done it before, but I doubt it because Danganronpa is the biggest franchise and this is the first mainline game in almost a decade, so I believe they'd want it to be featured in a big event, like a State of Play or Nintendo Direct. There's another possibility, the Tokyo Game Show. I'm not too well versed in this game event, but from my research this does happen every September and Danganronpa has been featured in it. So Danganronpa 2x2 is highly likely to appear if it's not mentioned in any State of Play or Nintendo Direct. However, an issue with this is that if there is another trailer in September, that means the game will likely release in December, and I do not want Spike Chunsoft to do that bullshit where it says coming in 2026 but releases the last fucking minute before the new year. Summer Game Fest is also a possibility, and since it's summer and Danganronpa 2x2 is set in summer, it would fit. Going off this, where do I think all round? I think it's most likely that the next trailer is going to happen in June, either between June Nintendo Direct or Summer Game Fest, and the game releases between September to November. It could also be a possibility that the next trailer is in the State of Play and has another trailer with the release date in June, so it has a bigger marketing push, especially since it's releasing this year. In my ideal scenario, every game event will have the 2x2 trailer, but that's just not going to happen. I'm just extremely excited for this game and I can't wait for the trailer, and me writing the script just amplifies it even more.